Hi, it's Nikki. This face yoga fascia stretching routine is designed to affect all areas of the face, including the neck. So if you have any pre-existing conditions with a medical practitioner, check with them first before trying this. If you experience any pain, just kind of pull back from it or stop altogether. We'll start first with some manual lymphatic drainage. We're going to go right here where the terminus is, and we'll do 10 pumps. Now, the amount of pressure here is really light. We're going to use the pads of our hands next, down the sides of our neck. What's most important here is the order in which we do this. Now we're going to do V fingers in front of and behind the ears. Then make an L with your hands. The thumb is going under the jaw like this, while the index finger is windshield wiping the face. And we'll bring that over and then down the back of the neck. Now, if you're in a pinch, you can just do 5 of each of these. If you have more time, you can do up to 30 of each of these manual lymphatic drainages. During the fascia part of this, we're not going to add oil. If you find your skin is really dry, you can add a little bit of oil or a drop of moisturizer to the skin just to give you a little bit of slip, but the goal is not to glide across the surface of the skin. We really want to get deep. Let's start out first with the back of the neck. We're going to place our hand just at the base, just right there above the waistline, and then we're going to take our shoulder up and our elbow back, and then up and back, turn the head 45 degrees, and bring the chin up. So the back of the head and the shoulder are trying to kiss each other. We'll hold this here for 20 seconds. If you have a little bit more time, you can do it for 30 seconds. Perfect, roll out of that. And then we're going to stretch the neck. So we're gonna take our hand, place it behind us, and stretch the side of the neck there. We'll hold that for about 20 seconds. And then turn the head, and we're going to stretch the back of the head. Great. Now we're going to take our hands, pressing into the trapezius and starting at the base of the neck and working up the neck and then across the trapezius muscle over to the shoulder. If you find that you have an area that's a little more tender, stay there, allow the tissue to let you move across. Perfect. Now we're going to do the other side. So take the hand just above the waistline, shoulder's going to come up, elbow back, shoulder up, elbow back, turn 45 degrees, back of the head is kissing the shoulder, and the two of them are trying to meet. So you'll feel, if it lessens pressure, just keep raising that shoulder. This helps to compress the tissue so that when we go to stretch or work the tissue as circulation comes in, we get a better stretch. All right, come out of that, take your hand behind, let's stretch the side. And then turn the head slightly, grab back and stretch the back. Then we'll take our hands and stretch that trapezius muscle. So we're going nice and deep. It's not surface like this, just nice and deep, trying to relieve tension in those muscle fibers that can get really tight and affect forehead and eyelids. The area of the temples can become really tight, so we're just going to find the top of the cheekbone here and create a little pinch, and then work our way up through the temple and then into the hairline. Let's do that again. And then we can do it on the opposite side. Now we'll work the tightness around the side of the scalp and forehead. Just grab a little pinch and move it from the ear up to the center of the forehead. If you have a hard time doing that, you can bring it together like this. Pinching is a really effective tool. It helps to lift and separate the tissue, which brings in more circulation and relieves tension in the muscles. We'll just do a little bit more stretching and relieving of tension in the forehead. Place your hands just above the eyebrow. Use the side of your index finger and then go from those fingers up at the edge of the brow, middle of the brow, beginning of the brow. Same on this side. We're doing 2 in each place. And then hold at the nose and bring it up from there. Let's work around the eye. I'm going to take my 2 index fingers. I'm going to find the ridge and just before the soft tissue, place my other index finger below it and just do a little separation of tissue. So basically scraping up or just away from that ridge. And then we're going to come right on top of the ridge and do a little separation. Find it and then separate. Not in the soft tissue. Right on the ridge of the bone. And then we'll do that on the opposite side. If you're having a little hard time moving the fingers apart, you can add just a tiny bit of oil to it and then find the ridge, separate. Not in the soft tissue. If you find an area that's tender, you might stay there a little bit longer. And then take 2 fingers and wipe across. Now let's work on the upper eyelid. So you can lift and just give it a little massage. And then we'll use 2 index fingers again. Find the ridge, give it a little bit of a separation, come together, separate. Only about 1/4 of an inch. And then we'll find the other side, a little massage. 2 index fingers. If you find an area that's a little more tender, stay and work there a little bit longer. Once again, a little bit of a very gentle wipe across the eyes. Now we're going to grab the corrugator muscle and just kind of sit on it, relax it. And then wipe away. Same on the other side. Sit on it. And wipe away. Now let's work the cheek area. Find the bottom of the bone of the cheek and place your finger, your index finger of the same side hand there. And then we'll just do a little stretch and then move along that cheekbone. And then we're going to take the palm of our hand and place it right at the base of the cheekbone, and then with a little vibrating movement back and forth, allow the tissue to let your hand move across the cheekbone and then eventually up over the temples and into the hairline. And then we'll do that on the other side. Let's do a few face yoga poses. We're going to take our hands and interlock our fingers, hold our brow and forehead up, use the thumbs to anchor, open the eyes wide, hold that for 10 seconds. Close the eyes. Open and squint for 10 seconds. And release. Now let's do that again. Interlock in a different way. Hold up, eyes open wide for 10 seconds. Make sure you're breathing in and shoulders are down. Close your eyes, open and squint, hold for 10. Close your eyes, release, and open your eyes. And then we'll do one more. Interlock the fingers, open the eyes wide, shoulders are down. Hold for 10 seconds, breathing in and out. Close the eyes, open, squint, hold for 10, breathing in and out. Close your eyes and release your hands. And open your eyes. Now we're going to take our index finger, place it next to the eyebrow, our middle finger just on the top of the cheek. And this exercise is to help the side of the eyes. So we're going to open our eyes wide, and then we're going to blink 5 times. Close, and then we're going to open them wide, hold for 10 seconds. Then we're going to blink 5 times. And hold. Open the eyes wide. Hold for 10. And then blink 5 times. Release your hands, keep the eyes closed, and then you're finished. We're going to strengthen the eyes looking up, so make a long O with your mouth. Hand right on next to the nose and open the eyes wide, and then we're going to look up and blink for 60 seconds. Close the eyes, remove your hands, and relax. Then make an L with your hands. The thumb is going under the jaw like this, while the index finger is windshield wiping the face. And we'll bring that over and then down the back of the neck. I hope you enjoyed this fascia face yoga video. Remember to like it and subscribe and check out my other videos. Share it with your friends and your family. Thanks.